Hello, and welcome to another BTFO. Today we're going to be talking about The Life of Chuck, a new 2025 film. It is an adaptation of a Stephen King short story directed by Mike Flanagan. Um, and I like The Life of Chuck. I would recommend it. Um, I would have the caveat of I I mean it's based on a short story, and you can tell it very much, especially Act Two, kind of drags, and I don't know because they have an unconventional structure of Act Three, then Act Two, then Act One, and I really don't know that the movie benefits all that much from it. Like there is a reveal at the end of Act One that informs basically Act Three. It doesn't really change too much of Act Two, but like it does inform Act Three, and I I really don't know that because the way that Act 3 is structured, um, there's a lot of dialogue and like themes that get repeated through acts like 2 and 1, mostly Act 1. Uh, and I don't know that really helps. It kind of started to get annoying where it's like, dang, I would much prefer if they narrowed down what information they like really wanted repeated. Because I don't know, it gets to a certain point where it just sort of feels like, okay, are we like we're gonna repeat just about everything that was said in Act 3 in Act 1? Okay, like that's a choice. And like it makes sense story wise. Like I understand why those things from Act 1 are said in Act 3. Like I get it. I get what Act 3 is. Which, it's like that's fine. I think there was a better way to do it. Um this movie is 2 hours long, and I really think you could have cut it down quite easily to an hour and a half. Um, and like, especially Act Two. Act Two is one where I understand the point, and it's not a very deep point, and it's made very quickly within like 30 seconds, pretty much. But Act Two is like 10 minutes long, and like, don't get me wrong. I guess like the dancing is fun to see, I suppose. But yeah, I don't know that we really needed 10 minutes of it. Especially because of the way that the story is structured, and you don't really find out what Act 3 is about until I mean, you basically can put it together fairly early on into Act 1, but it feels kind of strange to like leave off on the like Act 3 cliffhanger and just go, oh, okay, well, here's this one day where like Chuck decided to just dance on the street with like this gorgeous redhead. Um, we're gonna show you 10 minutes of him dancing on the street. Okay, now to continue on with the rest of our story. It's like, oh, okay, I don't think we needed that. Like, I understand the point that they're making, that like, oh yeah, that was a fun moment that Chuck looked back on. And it's like, okay, but maybe we didn't need to see all 10 minutes of the dancing. And especially because that is the bulk of Act 2, which it's like, okay, I don't... Like, like we don't even really get our second act low point. Like that kind of happens like midway through Act 1. which again is like, it's probably where it would happen in a traditional act structure, but we've been told that they're tossing around the act structure. And so, yeah, I don't know. I think it's a good movie. I think that there are good points to be made in it. I really do wonder if it needed to be as long as it was, or if they could have made a shorter adaptation of this short story. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.